Hey, this is page 54 from the Abundant Life Coaching Workbook. So today's topic is feeling motivated. How often do you feel like doing these hard things that you really want to accomplish in your life? Like, do you just sometimes wake up and you're like, yeah, I want to do this. And then the next day it's like, forget it. And then the next day, forget it. Like when things don't feel like you want to do them, you kind of rely on that rather than saying, okay, I need to do A, B, C, X, Y, and Z. And, even if you have to start out in small bits, just to keep that consistency going, to help train yourself to build those muscles so that you don't give in to the feelings. So my question for you is, what are those things that you've been wanting to work on and get done and accomplish in your life, but those feelings keep coming up, and those things that are like, oh, I don't want to do it. It's okay, I'll let it wait. If I had a blank line, you had a pen, what would you write in there? And then next, what are the other distractions? Sometimes it's not just, the feeling of not wanting to do it. What are the distractions that you're like, oh, I'd rather do that? Like, is it TV? Is it, going to hang out with people when you should be working on something that you want to work on? Or if you're like, oh, I really want to exercise, but it just looks better to sit on the couch. So those things, you have to know, what are you wanting to accomplish? 2, what are your distractions? And then 3, what are the things that are going to help strengthen you? So 1 is accountability. Have a great accountability partner. Write it down. Have a vision board. Keep looking at it every single day. Write it out. The other thing is pray over yourself each day and get Bible verses and have it around. Give yourselves little incentive. A celebratory thing is really key because your brain works on them. So if okay, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to get this. So let's just say you decide, I don't want to go on social media for a certain amount throughout the day. And then when you've accomplished that, your reward could be give yourself a foot bath, give yourself a manicure. Now, you don't have to do something that costs money. It can be totally free, and do not use food as a reward. You do not want to associate the two. The other thing is to have things that you watch over and over, like videos of people doing what you want to do. Watch preachers, other coaches. And the more that you visualize that and see that, your brain is just going to naturally be drawn to those things. But write it out, put it into a schedule. I honestly want to tell you this because I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. So don't overwhelm yourself. Think of, okay, this is the master goal that I want to get to, but how can you break that down so that you aren't overwhelming yourself and giving up way sooner? Not that you're going to give up, but you don't want to give up. So give yourself little increments. Say that you want to eat healthier and you keep going for those sweets and that those sweets are not good for you. Well, then flood your house with all the good things that you can have. Have all those healthy, for me, I love to have applesauce, just ready to go in the fridge, and also if you're trying to stay away from those sweets, make sure you're having enough protein and magnesium, those things that are going to help curb your appetite, but then you go for the nutrients that are going to nourish your body. All right, so think of, just write it out. Okay, this is what I want to accomplish. How could I break it down in just some smaller steps? And then what are the things that I'm going to need for support in this? And how am I going to reward myself? So have a little celebration at the end of the week. These things are super important because you're super important, and taking care of the temple, taking care of your body, and living out those plans that God wants to accomplish in your life, they're exciting. So do what you got to do and let me know. I could be praying for you. See you.